Cristiano Ronaldo scored 2 goals in Portugal's UEFA Nations League match against Poland on Friday, November 15. Ronaldo's goals, combined with Rafael Bruno Fernandes and Pedro Neto's, helped Portugal qualify for the quarter-finals of the competition. Ronaldo's 87th-minute bicycle kick went viral on social media on Saturday. Ronaldo's stunning overhead kick highlighted Portugal's dominance over Poland. Poland scored a consolation goal in the 88th minute of the match, but that was not near enough to mar Portugal's emphatic 5-1 win on Friday. Davies, who is in final year of his contract at Bayern Munich, has been strongly linked with a move away from the Allianz Arena next summer, with Real Madrid being his possible next destination. However, his agent Nedel Huose has recently refuted rumours of the left-back having an agreement with Los Blancos. He even hinted that the Canadian fullback could consider putting pen to paper on a new contract and extend his stay at the Bavarian club. Spain secured top spot in Group A4 of the Nations League with one match to spare after defeating Denmark 2-1 in Copenhagen. Mikkel Oyarzabal and Ayos Perez were on the scoresheet as the unbeaten Roja made it 4 wins, a draw to pull 6 points clear of the second-place Danes. Luis La Fuente's side capitalised on a poor pass from Denmark centre-back Jannik Vestergaard to open the scoring as Oyarzabal latched onto a ball from Perez and finished past Kasper Schmeichel in the 15th minute. Villarreal forward Perez then doubled the visitors' lead in the 58th minute after Dani Olmo turned provider with a defence-splitting pass. Paul Pogba's Juventus career is over after the Serie A club announced on Friday that the France midfielder's contract had been terminated, even though his doping ban was cut to 18 months on appeal. Pogba will be able to return to competitive football in March after the Court of Arbitration for Sport cast chalked last month an initial 4-year suspension handed down by the Italian anti-doping authority NADO. Argentina's Lionel Messi and Brazil's Vinicius Jr. had frustrating nights in South American World Cup qualifying. While Messi could not help his team avoid a 2-1 defeat at Paraguay, Vinicius Jr. missed a second-half penalty as Brazil was held to a 1-1 draw at Venezuela on Thursday. Argentina will remain on the top of the 10-team round-robin competition with 22 points in 11 matches. Brazil is provisionally in third place in the standings with 17 points. Uruguay beat Colombia 3-2 on Friday with a last-minute goal in South American World Cup qualifying and eased the pressure on coach Marcelo Bielsa. Juan Fernando Quintero opened the scoring for the visitors in the 31st minute with a surprising direct free kick shot from the left edge of the penalty box. The hosts equalised in the 57th minute with an own goal by Davinson Sanchez. The most dramatic moments of the match in Montevideo came in injury time. Andre Gomez equalised for Colombia in the 96th minute from close range, but Manuel Ugarte gave the hosts the victory 4 minutes later with a shot from the edge of the box. Dani Olmo was the only Barcelona player to start Spain's game against Denmark last night, and the performance he dished out was one to remember. Luis La Fuente had Pepe and Marc Asado on the bench last night, both of whom came on in the second half. Barcelona's other regular internationals were unavailable, with Lamine Yamal and Ferran Torres injured and Pau Cubarsí excluded for precaution. Olmo, however, had other plans on the field and led from the front without his other club teammates. French League 1 Club Olympique Lyon has been provisionally relegated to League 2 by the French League's National Directorate of Management Control AG due to financial irregularities. This decision follows a special audit by the DNCG, which uncovered unresolved financial backlogs related to the club's transfer dealings and other operations. Lyon has been given until January to address these issues and avoid demotion to the second tier. Ruben Amorim has an unusual idea for his Manchester United squad. He wants them to go on a tour of Old Trafford. The Portuguese would like his players to be inspired by the history and culture of the club by seeing behind-the-scenes areas of the stadium and walking through the museum, which contains a number of replica trophies. Cristiano Ronaldo says he has not set any plans for retirement, but hinted it could come within the next 2 years. The former Manchester United star scored an 87-minute bicycle kick in Portugal's 5-1 Nations League win over Poland on Friday to take his tally to 135 goals and 215 caps, having scored a penalty 15 minutes earlier. The Kosovo players walked off the pitch during second half injury time in their match away against Romania after alleged racial provocation and pro-Serbian chants from the stands. Though there were only a few seconds of the game left to play, the game was suspended roughly half an hour after the visiting players walked off. Liverpool star Ben Doak left Manchester City defender Joshua Gvardiol for dead with a sensational piece of skill in a player of the match performance for Scotland against Croatia in the Nations League on Friday night. Steve Clarke's side picked up a narrow 1-0 victory at Hampden Park courtesy of a late goal from Aston Villa's John McGinn, but it was Liverpool's teenage sensation who made the headlines. It was only the 19-year-old's fifth cap for Scotland, but he did look out of place as he showcased his talent throughout the 89 minutes he spent on the pitch. According to a report by Spanish outlet SPO-RT, Dani Almeyda is the subject of interest from FC Barcelona. The Catalan giants are scouring the market for a wide attacker ahead of the two transfer windows next year, so the 25-year-old Borussia Dortmund attacker has emerged as a target for the Blaugrana. Netherlands coach Ronald Koeman has offered an update on Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong and says he's not sure how much game time he'll see over the international break. I don't even know if he can play 90 minutes in one match, he told a press conference. Frenkie spoke about it with his coach Hansi Flick at Barcelona, and I spoke to Frenkie about it again. He can still make a difference with his way of playing because he is a complete midfielder, but we have to wait and see how quickly he can get back to his own level. We play first on Saturday and then we will see.